Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
Credit card debt is highest it's been ever. Even before 1 in 5 Americans have maxed out their credit cards.
It's crazy. Which, aren't we smarter than that?
No,
we're
not.
It's like back to the idiocracy thing.
Yeah, that's right. Gatorade for everybody.
Don't we know better? Like, we've seen this happen before. How are people doing this? Why are they doing it? What the hell?
But you know, I think I actually kind of think of it. So credit card debt, the recession, if you want to call it that, or what's happening in the stock market, customer sentiment, the election, which happens every 4 years. I'm not picking a side. I'm not saying anything politically one way or the other, but every 4 years, the election brings down the economy a bit and puts a lot of fear in people. But I personally find this to be the opportunity time. You know, if you watch NASCAR races, they never pass. You know, the Olympics, if you're watching the bike, they never pass in the straightaways. It's always in those curves that you really make or break. And that's what I think we're going into. We're going to a little bit of curve. But if you have a plan and you have something that you're working towards and you share with your vendors and your partners, your bookkeepers, to your digital marketers, to your traditional marketing, to your, email company, to your team, if you share your goal and you keep focused on it, I think that's where the winners are going to come out of this economy for sure.
Yep. Hey, the companies that are always the most successful are the ones that keep their foot on the gas, right?
Yep,
and
right.
Maybe they're buying other companies that are going out. I have a company that I work with down in Florida, and they bought 2 companies in the last month.
Yep.
And so as the small guys are getting afraid, and people just stop marketing because they're afraid because they don't know what to do, and then their business suffers even more. Then they have to sell. They can't pay for their stuff. They have to sell. And the people that are staying aggressive and opportunistic are the ones that tend to grow at an even faster rate through
100%. And we saw this coming. And so we went back and looked at, we do a lot of spend only in the home services. We're about probably, I think this year we're going to do close to 150 million in Google ads spend only in home services. So it gives us the ability to kind of look wide and broad and look for trends. And so we went back and looked over a couple of shoulders, because essentially it's going to be like an extended shoulder for anyone who doesn't know what a shoulder is. If you're an HVAC, like tonight, I've got my window open. Yeah, it's the shoulder, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, I've been working on that with my 2-year-old. So.
Yeah. But when it's a little slow, right? So we went and looked at that, and we found that, you're spot on. It's really those that become more aggressive and spend, or you rely heavily on your marketing operations, right? Like marketing to your existing customers. You talked about billboards. It's actually a pretty good, solid plan, reaching back out to your existing customer base. What are you doing to work that customer base? But one of those two things, the only thing that we saw that didn't work is when people would bounce back and forth, like spend really heavy, then pull back because they got nervous. Then spend really heavy, then pull back. You have to have one North Star, one plan, work that plan, and just share it with everybody.
Hey, Home Service Heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our Home Service Happy Hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.